Good evening, everybody. Did you miss me last week? Let me just turn this up. Hang on. Let's get some light onto the subject here and wait for some of you to jump on. Yes, feels like it's been a month since I have been on live feed here, but in fact, I only missed 1 week of it. So far, okay, all jumping on pretty quickly. Lisa, Carrie, Amanda. Hello. Cruise was fantastic, love. I'm still tired, put it that way. It's like when you've had this big week away. You know when you go on holidays, and when you come back from holidays, even though I wasn't on holidays, but when you come back you feel like you need a holiday because of the holiday. I feel like that. Carolyn, I'm sorry. My bags are still packed, lovely. I quickly went through all my things, and the prize, the trophy, is not in arm's reach. I'm sorry, and I was running a little bit late this evening, but I will follow through. I promise you that trophy will come out. Hello, Kate. Can't wait to hear about the cruise. Oh, we had such a fantastic time. Carolyn came on the cruise with us there. Kelly, hello. Thank you for joining. Yes, the cruise was wonderful. We had an absolute ball. The ladies, just beautiful, beautiful souls. It was a wonderful week away. I'm sad too, darling. Honestly, my bags are down here. I've only just opened them. I got home yesterday and I've just got that much stuff going on at the moment. And I'm like, it's not there ready to grab out. And if I've grabbed it out, I probably would have had to iron it. I'm not in the mood for ironing at the moment, but I will wear it. I promise I will wear that trophy. Sorry, everybody. That is a bit of a private joke that we have going on with the cruise people at the moment. But don't be sad. It just means, good things have to wait sometimes. You know what it's like. Now, those who've just jumped on, welcome. I just ask that you like and share the live feed. Please let me know that you have done that and pop it in the comment section along with your question and or comments. Hello, Tamwa. I'm glowing, am I? I didn't really get outside that much. Did we, Carolyn? No, we didn't. There was no lounging around the pools or anything. We worked. So Carolyn says it was amazing. You should book for 2027. Thank you, darling. Thank you for being my voice here. I have put the little flyer up there on the screen from Sydney. We do have one leaving from Brisbane. If we have any Brisbane people on watching this evening, we've got Brisbane to Airlie Beach. That's a 4-night cruise. That is in November next year. If you are in Sydney, we have the 8-night cruise here, which you can see, Sydney Cairns, 8 nights. And I've got no words to describe it. It was just really, really special. Everybody coming together, everybody, beautiful souls, everybody got on, and we had such a supportive group of women, and I think some lifelong friendships have been made from that. I have got so many videos, photos, interviews. We've interviewed people on board, which I'll be putting up also over the next couple of weeks. Today I was a bit comatose. I still am a bit comatose, even though it wasn't a big party. I think it was more to do with the teaching and the connections and the mediumship and just guiding everybody. We did have a platform evening also on the second last night, which was great. It was well received. We had some other people who were not part of our tour group come and join as well and sat in on the platform, which was great. It's okay. Carolyn, so we've got conversations going on between us. Okay, wonderful. Hello, Daisy Duck. Amanda, yes, was amazing. You should come to the next one, darling, but I know that you need to fly from Kiwi to come over here. Anyway, now those who are regulars here, you know how I roll. I do ask that you like and share the live feed. Let me know that you have done that. pop it in the comments section there along with your question and or comments. If we can keep the questions to 2 lines only, if it involves me having to click something to open so I can read the rest of it, I will probably scroll past it because I can only see 3 or 4 comments at once. So, and I am streaming to multiple platforms this evening. As you know, I do stream to YouTube, Psychics at Sea, my personal page here. I don't know where a lot of you are watching from, so just bear that in mind. If you're sitting somewhere where it looks like there's only a couple of you watching, it's not the case. I'm up to around 35 I've got on here at the moment, and it just grows over the next couple of minutes. It will grow probably up to around about the 50 mark, so just bear that in mind. Also, I do prefer to work with direct questions when I do my readings here. Also, mediumship I tend not to do, as I'm an evidential medium, and every bit of evidence I give you, I need a yes or a no straight away. And as we all know, we have lags happening on these live feeds, and particularly more so now. We've just entered into Mercury retrograde again, which is the 3rd and final one, I believe, for the year. Yay, we all go. Yay, Mercury retrograde. I think that started on Sunday or Monday, or anyway, we're only just going into it now, which we will have probably issues around technology, communications. There'll be misunderstandings, possibly returns of people from your past, anything and everything that will go wrong, including delays with travels and all that. This will be going on for the next 3 weeks. So just bear that in mind. Also, be kind to you. Have a little bit of patience with that. Hello, Tony. I was just saying to the girls, I've still got my bags down here. I haven't unpacked stuff, so I've got to dig through and find the trophy. I'll probably have the trophy ready for next week, okay? So just keep that under wraps. Now, where are we? Okay, Candice, advice. I just gave the advice. We must have lags or something. Be kind, have patience, allow extra time for travel. Allow for, computer mishaps, everything, the crashes, just allow for all of that. So you're going to have to, I just say to people, add extra time on just to allow for all of these things to happen. Now, I'll get into these readings. As you know, I do mini readings until about 8:45. And at 8:45, I tend to flick over into the cards. I think I've got some new people on here. Okay, guys, this is how it works. I ask that you like and share. Let me know that you have done that. I do check. It's an exchange of energy here. My readings on here are free, always have been, always will be. I do not ask for donations, nor will I contact you afterwards and say that I've got messages for you and to pay me some money. I don't roll that way. If that happens afterwards, it's not me, it's those scammers that are trying to get a buck out of you. So just keep that in mind. Also, I also do turn off comments after the live feed to protect you as well, but it's not a surefire way of stopping these people from contacting you. So I'll just give you a heads up with that. Mediumship, no mediumship on here. I need you to say yes or no straight away, and we have lags that are happening on here. But you're more than welcome to book yourself in for a private reading with me, and you'll see it running across the bottom of the screen here very shortly. Go to my website, thepsychicpinup.com.au, and you will be able to book yourself in from there. Now, I believe that I've got a couple of spots left for next week, and then it will take me into the week after. Alrighty, now let's get into these. Where are we? Now, where are we? You're lurking, Amanda. Okay, I bet you're in bed. Are you in bed? Carrie Burgess. Okay, so will I change jobs soon, please? I'm ready to move on. Okay, well, I can see. Okay, I think it requires a little bit of work, darling. You know when you talk about work in progress? I just feel like it's something that's not going to happen quite quickly. I actually feel like we're not going to be moving until after Christmas, to be honest with you. I just feel like there's some more things that need to be put into place before there is a moving on. Look, at the end of the day, yes, there is a moving on here with you, but I'm going to say I feel like it's a work in progress. It's not going to be an immediate thing, so I'm not seeing it until probably the new year. Lovely. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okie dokie, moving on. Ellie Schiller would like to know anything to do with family. Okay, Ellie. Okay, now I know I've read for you, Ellie. I know we've had these conversations before, but you know me, when I read, I forget a lot of things. So have we got 2 children here? We've got 2, because I feel like, is one wanting to move or one's living a distance away here? Because I feel like that's the person I need to be speaking about. And I feel like that they're either in the making plans to make some sort of move or moving on into some form of other career possibly. Okay, but I'm not sure exactly what you're wanting to know about family. And this is what I say to people: let's be specific with the questions, because I'll give you what Spirit is giving me here. And I'm just being shown here with that child in particular. I feel like I am looking at a male here, and I'm going to say that I feel like there's some sort of planning going on around this one here. Okay, so I hope that helps you. It's almost bedtime for you. Okay. All right. Those who have just joined, please like and share and let me know that you have done that. Carrie, okay, so you're cool with that. That's awesome. Hello, Karen Lavender. Thank you for joining. Ellie, you're welcome, darling. You're welcome. Now, Kate Hales liked and shared. Kate's jumped in quickly, and she has booked herself in for this cruise that you're seeing here. All right, up on the screen. So, oh God, I'm getting a number 8 around you, Kate. So 8. So what did you say before? I can't scroll back. I think it was March that you're asking about. So what do we got here? December, January, February, March. Or 8 weeks. You're going to get a dog too when you move in, darling, I'm hearing here. Are you looking now, are you? Because I'm just being shown here, March. Well, when you move into that house, there'll be another fur baby that comes in with you. Okay, you lost me. Okay, I've got back. The thing is, again, guys, we are in Mercury retrograde, and this is what happens. Okay, what's this? No medical questions? I don't understand that. Yeah, guys, we're in Mercury retrograde. I think we're 2nd day in, or maybe 3rd day in. So all of technology, this is what's going to happen. I had to reboot everything on my computer this morning because of it. I am back now. Hello, Tracy Williams. Anita, hello. I'm just waiting for some more questions to come up here. Okay, I'm not doing generals. You ask specific questions, please. Okay, because I'll just give you the first thing that jumps in my head. Okay. Kate Louise, all I'm getting is a big sunshine around you. Kate Louise, if you're still on there, I'm just seeing sunshine. So, to me, are you living near the coast now? Because I feel like I'm going country coast. So it's sort of like showing me that I've got a bit of a distance that we are moving to. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay, thank you, Gayleen. Gayleen's reading the riot act to everybody. Natasha Kane, you're feeling lost. Where do I need to direct my energy? Darling, wherever it makes you happy. It's like I feel with you that a lot of your energy is being taken up with other people, other people's problems, what other people think, and it's exhausting you. And I think that you need to back a little bit away from this and start being a little bit selfish and redirecting that energy into things that make you happy. Now, the thing is, things that make you happy, it's going to piss some people off because they're so used to having you there on tap. And this is something that I feel like you need to work on. Okay, so there's some lessons there for you with that. But where you need to redirect your energy is where it makes you happy. Okay, so hope that helps you. Okay, where are we up to? Shell Lloyd, is your sister-in-law here online? Because I don't go spying on people, darling, if that's what you're asking me. It's third party. And it's I'm a bit funny about giving out information if it's not affecting you. I'm sorry, darling. If it's not you, where are we up to? Oh, Tracy Williams, not this again, darling. There's an offer. All I'm hearing here with you, Tracy, is there's an offer. There is an offer. So are you waiting for them to offer you a renewal of this lease? Can you let me know? So I'm just hearing here there is an offer. There is an offer. Let me see if I can dig a little bit deeper with this. No, there's a move. There's a move. There's an offer around a move here. I get an 8 seems to be. I'm even writing down 8 here on the bit of paper. 8 seems to be the flavour tonight with a lot of people. So there's an 8 connection with you in terms of a move. It won't be before Christmas. I just feel like I've got another move that's coming up around you. Unfortunately, darling, it's yeah, and it's going to play with your heartstrings again. I'm sorry, but there is an offer coming in around that. Okay, so just stand strong. Okay. Righty. Oh. Yep. Okay. Due to end, I feel like that there will be a move here, or somebody's moving out, or there's some sort of movement around this house, or where you're living. Okay. Okay, Jenny Louise, specific question, please. You've just reworded that. You asked for general, now you're asking what I can see. Okay, who else? Haley Jordan, will I move to Foster? Haley, yes, I do believe that there is a move. Hang on, they say if it's not Foster, it's close by to Foster. There is definitely a move coming for you. I feel like it's not until next year though. It's and I'm actually getting a number 9 around you with that. So if you're not familiar with how I read, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months that I'm getting around this. So just put that in your back pocket there, okay? Tracy, you're welcome, darling. You're welcome. Who else have we got coming up here? Thanks for sharing or helping out, Gayleen. You know I love you, don't you? We will meet one day. Okay. Now, my Kiwi cousins, don't forget I will be over there in February. And I will be, as I said, Kiwi cousins. I've just got notification on my iPad down here that somebody from New Zealand has just jumped onto my website to have a look in Napier. So who's in Napier? Who's on here in Napier that's watching this? Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. Yes, that's what I was saying. I'll be there in February. I'm coming over with Lady D and Katrina M. Lady D and Katrina M will be also doing readings. I'm doing a show on the Friday evening on the 13th, Friday the 13th. I bloody love Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, I'm doing the show down at Ashburton, and then the following day we've got the expo there in Ashburton. But I will be in Kiwi for about a week before I come back home here. So I'd love to see you there. Where are we up to? Oh, Candace, have I read for you before? Where are you? So you're in Kiwi too, are you? Natasha, thank you. Spot on. I know my decisions will piss people off, and maybe that's what's holding me back. Darling, see, treat this all as a, you know what? You need to come to one of our retreats. All right, because Nell empowered all these beautiful ladies, and I think that you can do with a good dose of Nell. It's all lessons here. You've been programmed, darling. You've been programmed to do everything what everybody else wants, to please people, and it's making you miserable. And you're just going to have to learn to stand in your power here and just say no. No, it's not convenient. Okay, where are we up to? Amanda, yep, I'm looking forward to seeing you too, because you can do a reading for me when I come over. Okay. Tamara, liked and shared, will I end up finishing a PhD? Okay, has this been going on for a couple of years, love? Am I correct that money's been holding this back, or if it's something to do with work, career, and it's been holding you back? Because I just feel like I've got an obstacle in the way here with this, and that is why it has not happened. And it's actually been toying with your emotions with this. So I am picking up possibly a little bit of depression with you around this, with the anxiety that again, it's the pressure that you're putting on yourself. I'm hearing here. It's there if you want to finish it. But there is a block here, and I can't quite work out whether it's connected to your work or finances, which in hindsight or roundabout way is connected to your work as well. No work, no pay, and hence the delays that's going on with that. But it's there if you want to get it, if you want to do it. And so I'll put it back onto you. Do you want to finish it? Because there's going to be some sacrifices that need to go along with it as well in order to get it finished. Now, the thing is, what they're showing me here is that finish it, there will be an offer coming in. So again, I feel like I need to connect that back to work as well. So is this PhD connected in with your career, or what your chosen career is, or what you're wanting to do? Because I am seeing an offer that's sort of like coming in conjunction with the PhD as well. So hope that makes sense, because I've got no idea what I'm talking about. I'm not tertiary educated with that, so I don't really know how university works, but I'll just pass on the messages. All right, moving on. So those who've just jumped on, welcome. I do ask that you like and share. I'll be doing mini reads up until around about 8:45, and then I'll flick over and get the cards, and we'll do that. Tamara is saying, yes, it has. You're amazing. Thank you. No, I'm not amazing. Spirit's amazing. They just give me the messages. I'm just the conduit. I'm just pass the messages on. But thank you. Appreciate that. Where are we? Good morning from the Netherlands over on YouTube. Now, people on YouTube, just bear in mind, if you're only seeing one or two people in there watching, I'm streaming to multiple platforms at once, and I'm currently up around the 50 people watching, so I'm not ignoring you if you think that's the case. Okay, Margot, am I in the correct diffraction regarding my love life? Okay, look, darling, as soon as people start asking me about love life, I'm going to say, listen to your intuition, because I'm going to say you've probably had a few little red flags pop up and question marks with that. You're needing to listen to what's going on here. How far into the relationship is this? Because I feel like I need to be talking about finances as well, because if you're not at that stage yet, what Spirit is asking me to pass on to you is that you need, okay, they're showing me legal papers. It's the best way I can describe it. They're showing me legals, or like signings of contracts, and making sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed with that. But I always say to people, listen to your intuition. And all of those ladies that were with us on that ship over the last 7 days, we have empowered them. We have taught them how to listen to their intuition. And I'll tell you something, the amount of information these ladies were coming out with was mind-blowing. Wasn't it, girls? I know I've got a number of you on here watching. Hasn't it been life-changing? Okay, I just saw your message there, Tracy. Thanks for popping in for a little bit. Go and have a good sleep, lovely. Okay, so Margot. Oh, shit, my visa. Okay. Right, okay. Oh, it's that Margot, is it? Am I talking to my Margot? Because they're just showing me legals and signing and all of this stuff going on at the moment. So, darling, the relationship itself, how long have you been with them? Because give me some more information. I'll come back to you. Okay, you're all coming out of the woodwork now. You girls have just all come on to see if I've got my pineapple happening, haven't you, sure? And if you've just jumped on, I've got a trophy I was supposed to wear tonight, and I can't find it's in my bag. I can't quite access it easily, so I have to wait until next week to get it out. But yes, I'm going to ask this question also. Do you all know what pineapples mean? So, Charmaine, you just jumped on to see if I was wearing pineapples, were you? Private joke, everybody. I'm moving on. Just waiting for some more questions to pop up here. Now, if you're wanting to organise a private reading with me, just bear in mind all of these readings I do here on these they're just mini reads. It's just little snippets, and I'm quite mindful with the information that I give out, and so just bear that in mind also. Anybody and everybody can access this information. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do that through my website, which is thepsychicpinup.com.au. If you're wanting to go and book your next retreat, after our successful one, we just got off the ship yesterday, go to psychicsatsea.com.au. We are literally booking these cabins now. And once our cabins are gone, that is it. You know, we sold out the last one, and we are going to no doubt sell out the next two as well. So do yourself a favour, book yourself in earlier rather than later. $300 deposit will get you your cabin, and you can pay the balance off over the next 12 months. Ellie Schiller, when will I be coming back to Young? Interestingly enough, Ellie, us girls were doing work. I mean, because we were working on the ship, but we were putting some dates aside for workshops, and we will be doing, the four of us, the four pillars, will be doing workshops in Young, I think, so either the 10th or the 11th of January that we will be there running a one-day workshop if you want to keep that up your sleeve. Again, obviously, I mean, we'll be putting out notices about that in the next couple of weeks. So just keep that in mind. I may more than likely be doing a day of reads out there as well, but I'll see how we go with that. Port Kembla people, we will be running another one-day workshop. I think it's February. We're running that one, and then we're in New Zealand mid-February. But I've got to get all those dates and fine-tune and get them up onto social media for you all. Right, where are we? burnout. I feel like you're getting to that point where I feel like I'm being burnt out, and it's like I think that you need to go and book a holiday sooner rather than later. I'm getting number 10 around this. So I'm going to say in the next 10 weeks, if you haven't gone on the holiday, you are booking it around about then. So what are we? 6 weeks to the end of the year, 6 weeks. So let's say mid-January with that. So I hope that helps you. Yes, thanks, Nicole, for letting me know that. As I said, if you've just jumped in, we are currently day 2 or day 3 of Mercury retrograde, which means that anything and everything that can go wrong will go wrong. We have to put up with this for the next 3 weeks. There'll be delays with travel. There will be technology problems. There will be misunderstandings with people. More often than not, somebody from your past will come back as well. So just be kind to you and understand that we need to be a little bit patient with technology as well. Oh, Gayleen. Right. Okay. They've done the dirty on you, darling, have they? Will I get the money owed to me from work? Okay. What's all the question marks, darling? Because I'm going to say there's something here about legal around you as well. So are they saying that they're not owing you as much as what you've calculated it as to be? Because I feel like I've either got somebody that's coming in to not intervene, but like be the mediator here, or somebody. There'll be question marks. I'm getting question marks around this. So if we had long service leave, and they're also saying something to do with compensation as well. So it's a whole heap of things. Is that right? I just feel like it's all a big mishmash, and I feel like somebody's not either kept books correctly or something like that, Gayleen. Something like that. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Because Sandra's just saying, I can't hear you. Bloody Mercury retrograde. I'll just wait for you to say, yes, you can hear me. Can you guys hear me okay now? Great, thank you. So what was the last thing that you heard? Yep, thanks for that. Gayleen, did you just get that bit of information I sent you? Yep, okay. Yeah, I know that there's more coming, and I just feel like either we've got a letter of demand or something, it's something official with it. Because I just feel like I'm going around and round and round in circles. You'll get it, but it's just a pain in the ass in the meantime. Yep, okay. You're welcome, Gayleen. Richard, didn't you sort of like ask me in a roundabout way a couple of weeks ago if you're going to work or study? And you just asked me the same question but in a roundabout way? Kerry, no, I have not answered your question because I don't do health questions on live feed. Sorry, lovely. That's why. Okay, maybe. I'm pretty certain I did. Is this medical or is this you, Richard? Something connected with medical, or it's put it this way. What they've shown me is a clean break and a new beginning. And so if you are studying now, it'll be like a clean break and going to work. If you are working, it'll be a clean break and going to study. It's the best way I can describe that. Okay. Tash Ann, will I stay at my workplace I am at now? Yes, darling, I feel like you will for a while. I just feel like roots have been put down. It's like when you plant the seed and then you wait for the harvest to come in. I'm not saying that that is what's happening at your work, but we know with any planting and harvesting, there's a period here of waiting. And I feel like that this is where you are at the moment. So I'm going to say yes for now. Yes, I do see you still staying there. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay. What's the test for, Shell Lloyd? Because I feel like it's either created a lot of anxiety around him, and I feel like that this will be the end of it tomorrow. So I'm going to say yes, but it's not without a lot of trials and tribulations. So I feel like there's been a lot of stress that has been connected. I thought it was the car. I was going to ask you if it was driving. So it's either it's like it's been this ongoing. There's a lot of anxiety that's been connected around this, and I just feel like tomorrow will be the end of it. Put it that way. Okay, so I'll say yes. He has autism and extremely. Yeah, okay, got that. Yeah. Is this the first time that he's going for it, Shell? Has he gone for it twice before? Can you let me know, please? Because actually, I'm getting a number 2 with him. So has he gone for this before? First time. Yeah. Aren't they going through this whole stage where they generally fail people the first time just because? Have you spoken to him about that? Okay, because I feel like I've got 2 here. So if he's not getting it tomorrow, he'll definitely get it the next time. And I feel like you need to have this conversation with him as well. And it doesn't mean that he's a failure. I think a lot of the times they do it because they just can. It's and it's just a way of not control, but just making the youngins a little bit more aware that much responsibility they carry driving a car, because it's a weapon. Okay, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Tash Ann, I've just answered that, darling. So I don't know if I've got a delay on here. I've just answered that before that reading I just did then. Anita, I think you are burning the candle at both ends, but they're saying it is doable. You need to have structure, I'm hearing here. They're just saying, tell her she needs to have structure. So do you make lists? Because I feel like you go from one thing to another, and your head's going 100 miles an hour, and before you know it, nothing's being done. So they're saying here, yes, it can be done, but there needs to be structure here. So just be aware. I'm also picking up a little bit of burn out around you as well, Anita. I hope that helps you. And how are we going for time? Got a few more minutes before we flit over to the cards. Shell, you're welcome, darling. Does he have trouble verbalizing things? Because I was having trouble then getting words out. And if he does, I just feel like they need to be aware of that too. Yeah. So you understand that? It's like I'm picking up his energy, and I want to say something, but I'm having trouble forming the word. And this may get him a little bit frazzled when he does his test tomorrow. He's dyslexic. Do you know what? I'm dyslexic. it's I get letters back to front, I get words back to front, all the time my head goes really quickly, and it's like my mouth can't keep up with my brain. And I feel like he is possibly like that also. Very smart, very smart, and there's a lot of people also that don't quite understand him either. So there's that element of withdrawal with him, if that makes sense. Where are we? Where are we? Anita, you are welcome. Anita, I just have to say this also. They're saying that you spend a lot of time on the screen. Is that right? You're doing a lot of like socials on the screen, watching all that, because they're saying you waste a lot of time with that. So sure, it may be labelled as a disability, but I remind him it doesn't define. No, exactly. Exactly. Like even when I read, my words stumble over each, as and they can't keep up. But that's as I get the information, my mouth can't keep up quickly with what's going through my head. I feel like he's like that too. Kath Thorburn, you're going to Sydney this weekend. Okay. Is there any surprises coming your way? Right. What's the celebration for, darling? Have you got a wedding or something coming up around you? I just feel like I've got some sort of celebration coming up around you. If there is any surprises for you, put it this way, it'll be a good surprise, not a, oh shit, what was that? That's a real surprise, that one. But I'm just picking up there that if it is surprises, it definitely will be a good one. I also have to say, okay, it's like you're collaborating or you're doing something with others. You're relying on others. What are you going to Sydney for? Where are we up to? Karen. He's up against a lot of other people, lovely, isn't he? All I'm hearing here, this is for your son, that he's up against other people, and okay, they're saying he really had to sell himself to stand out from the other people with that. I feel like there's some sort of callback, or it's more clarification, or he's getting like a second interview or whatever this is. Is that connected in with mining? What's the machinery or whatever that is around your son? Because I just feel like they're going to call him back for another interview, and that's when he really needs to sell himself with that. So if you can let me know with that. So you're off to see, what's Rockwiz at the State Theatre? Rockwiz, never heard of it. What is it? Rockwiz at the State Theatre. Okay. Well, I am being shown that. Are you going with other people or by yourself? Because you're going alone. Okay. I see you with other people. That's the thing. There's other people. You'll either meet other people there, and that's where it will flow on from. Music, game, show, live. So what you're asking me, if you're going to win things or whatever, because I'm telling you there's celebrations around you, but I also see other people connected around you as well with it. Okay. So no, he has. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Karen, you're saying no, he was in the mines. Okay, so I was picking up the mines, but going for a council job. Right, so that's outdoor stuff, isn't it? Because I'm still picking up the manual stuff around him, and I'm just hearing here that there are others that are going for it also. Good night, Sandra. Thank you for joining. Sorry I didn't wear the trophy. Next week, darling. I'll have it on next week. Promise. I know, right, Carolyn? 8:47. We weren't even eating dinner. We weren't even sitting down until that time. Oh, Sandra, you're letting the team down? Cats, well, that might be a surprise. I'm open to something new. Good girl. Yep. Now, who was I talking to? Karen Lavender. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's not done and dusted, Karen. I feel like that there's possibly another interview with him, but I'll leave that there for you. And okay, who wants to do some cards? We'll get the cards happening. I'll put my pad down there. All right, we'll just make it 2 decks tonight. I'll be operating off the angel cards. Also, if you didn't see my post I put up today, I've just dropped another episode on the Anything and Everything Spiritual Podcast, and very relative to the people who came on the cruise. And the subject is about when you get a no, when you are doing mediumship readings, getting no's and how to handle the no's. When somebody keeps going, no, 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 how do you handle the no's? So it's very interesting to listen to. You can get that over on Spotify or Apple iHeart or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And it's the Anything and Everything Spiritual Podcast by myself, the Psychic Pinup. The logo is black and orange if it makes it easier to find me. And it's very interesting to listen to. I actually recorded that while I was on the cruise ship. Now, angel cards, if you are wanting an answer to a question, generally this will give you an answer. And we are working off the Trusted Rider-Waite tarot cards again this evening. So we call them the blunt cards. And Tash Ann is after an angel. So Tash, we've got for you. Okay, they're saying for you, let go. Let go, darling. Now, if this is about your work, I did answer your work before. I don't know if there was a lag there, but they're saying here, let go of whatever it is that you are hanging on to. Gayleen is after a blunt. So Gayleen, very relative to what you were just asking me before. This is the 9 of Wands. Hang on, get this happening. So wands are action cards, doing cards, but here you can see that the wands are stagnant. They ain't going anywhere. They are standstill. They are stuck in that ground. And it's like we have drawn the line in the sand here, and I feel like that this is connected to the question that you were asking me before about money being owed to you. So there's a bit of a standoff here, and I'm going to say that this may go on for a little bit for you, but you will draw the line in the sand and you will get what you want, okay? So we have here also Candace Bradshaw is after a blunt, please. Candace, you are the magician, darling. Major Arcana. You have everything you need to make things happen. And this is why I have to ask you, Candace, do you work in the healing modalities? Because they're saying here that you are doing work with healing, or you're supposed to be doing work, or you're going to be doing another modality with this, and you have the tools for that. It's all at your hands. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Amanda Cassie is after a blunt, please. Oh, another major arcana. Here we go, the Sun. So that's a big fat yes for me to you, Amanda Cassie. Whatever your question is, it's a big fat yes. This is one of the most powerful cards, for what I consider as one of the most powerful cards in the deck, and it's a really good card to be getting here. So things are working out the way they should be working out for you, and things will be getting better for you. Okay, Vanessa Gray is after an angel card. So they're saying here for you is perfect timing. That's for Vanessa Gray. Perfect timing. Sorry, you know when the cameras are back to front, like a mirror? There we go. Perfect timing for you. That's for Vanessa Gray. Gina Frost Lewis is after a blunt. Okay, Gina. Okay, who have you been fighting with lately, darling? It's like I've got here the 5 of Swords. Swords are about communication. It's also about our thoughts as well. And I just feel like here there's been disappointments around you. And I have to say, it's like you're picking up the pieces. It's like when you fought a battle and you're picking up, it's the aftermath of it. So that's what I'm saying. Who have you been fighting with, or who have you had fallings out with, or question marks over here? Because they're saying here you need to start learning to pick your battles here with who you are connecting with, who you are dealing with here. Tony Gonzalez, you after a blunt. Okay, Tony. We have here the 8 of Pentacles. So again, Pentacles are about our wealth, our finances, education, work, anything connected in with material things. And this is about working towards something. The 8 of Pentacles is about working, methodically working to get the prize. And you can see here he's like an apprentice here. So I don't know, look, Tony, it may be connected around with what you've been doing with us for the last week as well. And there's more work that's coming up around you. I know that you're retired, but I still feel like here there's something here connected around work, and it's only to keep you occupied as well, keep your mind happy. So hope that helps you. Okay, Simon Lanham, thank you for joining. We have for you, okay, you're after a blunt, so blunt it is, but it's actually a nice blunt card for you, Simon. We have the 3 of Cups here, and basically this card's all about celebrations. Okay, so there's good times coming around you, Simon. There are celebrations that are coming around you, and as we know, the cups are all about our emotions, so it's all connected around your emotions and probably love life too. So with that, so they're just showing me there that there's celebrations. I hope that helps you. Tony, you are welcome. Who else have we got here? Teresa De Angelis is after an angel, please. Thank you, darling. So they're saying here, we've got for you success. The answer there is success. So that's a yes, I'm guessing, with the angel card, whatever your question was. Yes, success. Yes, good. Tamara is McDonald. Ross is after a blunt. Okay, so Tamara, we've got for you. Okay, Tamara, we've got a major arcana, but I don't want you to stress out about this, Tamara. It is the death card. Now, I love the death card because it's endings. It's like every time, we know the saying, every time there's a death, there's a rebirth, there's death, and there's birth. Death, birth. And this is what this card represents. All it is something is coming to an end, and then this clearing your plate, clearing your slate, clearing your path for new things. So you are about to start a new journey there, darling. So I hope that helps you. Excuse me. Oh, where are we up to? Sorry, forgot to mention too. If I've got anybody on here from Melbourne, Mind Body Spirit Festival this weekend, I'm not there. If you're wanting to come in for a reading with me, I will not be in Melbourne for Mind Body Spirit Festival this weekend. So I actually have had a few people reach out to me wanting to book appointments with me, but I'm not there. So all my readings are going to be done via Zoom or phone until I'm back down in Melbourne. I will be coming down to Melbourne in the new year to be doing readings, but they'll be done privately away from Mind, Body, Spirit. So just keep an eye on my Facebook page or website for the updates on that. Where are we? Ginny is after a blunt, please. You're welcome, Tamara. So, okay. Ginny, you got the same card as what Gina Frost got. Can't make this stuff up. I'm going to ask you, have you just been through a bit of turmoil? Lately, this is the 5 of swords, and swords are about our thoughts, and swords are about our communication here. But if you have a closer look at this, it's like a battle has been fought and we are picking up the pieces. And that's what I'm going to say with you, Ginny. Is it worth it? At what cost? You know, sometimes it's better to be quiet and just let things be instead of arcing up about things. There's something here. Pick your battles, I'm hearing with you. Pick your battles. Scott Clancy, hello. Oh, you're saying brutal. I'm not reading. I say it does say brutal, not blunt. Okay, awesome. Okay, Scotty. We've got celebrations coming up around you. We've got the 4 of Wands. Now, wands are, as I say, the action cards. It's also connected in with creativity. But every time I get the 4 of Wands here, it's talking about the stability around the home life and around the family. But also when I see this card, it's a bit of a heads up for me that there is some sort of celebration coming up around family as well. So it possibly could be a birthday celebration that is coming up with you. So there are good times for you in the next week. So don't stress about that. Carolyn Vale, you're after a blunt, please. Okay, awesome. Can't make this shit up, Carolyn. We've got the major arcana, the world card here, and the world card literally means travel. And what did you just come back from? Travel, overseas. We all went overseas. But the world is also the last card in the major arcanas of the tarot deck, and it's basically a cycle coming to an end, and we're about to start a new cycle. So I think you coming back from spending that week with us and learning, it's you're now stepping into a new phase in your life as well, which is quite exciting. Let me just see. I'm just seeing if there's any pineapples on there, Carolyn. No, we've got an eagle, we have a lion, we've got a bull, we've got a person, but we've got no pineapples. Sorry, darling, I was looking for the pineapples there, but it's like I just feel like you doing this is the start of something new, and I know that you've got you're finishing your course as well. So I'm going to say that that's all connected in with this card. So once that's done, that we'll be starting a new chapter for you, which is very, very exciting. Sarah Gonzalez is after a blunt, please. All right, darling. Okay, here we go, Sarah. Okay, I've got 2 cards that have come out for you, Sarah. So I'm going to have to do 2 of them. So we've got the Ace of Swords, which is thoughts and communications. But generally when I see the ace here, aces are about new beginnings. But the swords generally is a sharp cut. So it's like blunt. That cut, move on. So there's no grey area. It's just like I'm cut, that's it, I'm done. So, but it's also a good thing because it's about speaking your truth as well. Sometimes people don't like people speaking the truth, but I feel like here, this is what's happening because what we've got that's coming behind it is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles, as we know, is about our wealth, finances, material things, education, work. Here, there is going to be some sort of offer that's coming in connected around this, but I feel like it is connected around the finances here, darling. So you can read in between the lines with that. I'm not going to say too much more, but I know you know what I'm talking about, so I'll leave that there. And Sarah, did you just pop a pineapple up there on the screen that I can see? I need to put my glasses on so I can see properly. Let me have a look. You did too. Okay. Carolyn, thank goodness, no pineapples, fabulous. Yes, makes total sense. Thank you. That's all we need to know. All right. So, guys, I have run over time here. I'm sorry. As you know, I come on here every week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Sydney time for the Queenslanders. It will be 7 p.m. for you guys. For my Kiwi cousins, it will be 10 p.m. for you guys. I know that some of you over there are still watching. Thank you very much for that. I will be back next Tuesday. If you're wanting to book a private reading with me, you can do that through my website, thepsychicpinup.com.au. Go and check out my latest podcast episode about getting no's in mediumship, and you'll see our flyer up there on the screen. Sydney to Cairns cruise, January 2027, which is only 14 months away. It does look like it's 2 years, but in fact it's not. We are taking bookings for that now. Very, very excited because I know that this one's going to be bigger than our last one. So guys, thank you. I will be back next Tuesday, and I look forward to connecting with you then. Also, just remember, I will not reach out to you. So I will be turning these comments off after the live feed. If somebody does reach out to you, it is not me. Okay, so just report, block, delete. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.